Hello my beautiful collective, and welcome to this video. Guys, I do hope you guys can appreciate these types of videos. They are again in my non-tarot playlist. These are interesting topics ranging from anywhere from spiritual awakening to the types of connections you could have, to trauma bonds. And what I'm noticing is as I'm doing these videos are that these topics could be helpful to you. It could be having to do with situations connected to your relationships, your family situations, or even just your self-development, your spiritual growth. Okay, guys? The topic in these videos are going to be, they vary. Okay? Visit the playlist, check out the videos. They could help you. And just know that the research I've done for these topics were very extensive. I do hope you guys can appreciate the hard work that was put into these videos, and I will be crediting the articles and the people who wrote these articles and the website in the description box below if you guys want a more concise longer version of what I kind of compacted into a video. You know, I only took from the important points I felt would be useful to you guys. But you guys could always refer back to the article, the website. I have listed that information in the description box below. Okay, guys? So I do hope you enjoy these videos, and let me know in the comments what you think. Hello, my beautiful collective. It is I, Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, guys. And I feel like this topic goes very, very well with one of the videos that I already have posted up to my playlist of interesting topics. Okay, we're going to talk today about what is betrayal trauma. Okay, guys, and on my playlist, I already have the video on there that's talking about trauma bonding. Okay. As far as this topic goes, guys, I'm going to be very honest. I had no idea that this even existed. So this was a very eye-opening topic for me to research and learn from. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of you don't even know this exists out there, just like I don't. So this is the reason why I'm bringing this video to you guys. Again, the full article will be in the description box below. Okay, if you guys want to read the entire article. Now this video may be a little long because the article was very long, and I pretty much just took out the pieces of the article I felt would be interesting and informative to you guys. But again, you can go back and research the entire article. It's going to be in the description box below. So guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about what is betrayal trauma. Okay, where it stems from commonly. Okay, how this may develop in people. Okay, signs of betrayal trauma. Let's see. What you may be suffering from currently if you've experienced betrayal trauma, and more. Okay, because I'm not gonna, it's a lot of information in this video. Okay, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. This is very, like I said, this is the first time I was hearing about this, so this was very interesting to me as well. So all that being said, let's jump right in because this video may be a little long. Okay, guys, so let's start off with what is betrayal trauma. Well, the article states, betrayal trauma is the result of the violation of a deep attachment for their safety and well-being. Okay, now again, guys, I recommend you go back to my playlist and go look at the trauma bonding video. Okay, I think this goes hand in hand with that video. So let's talk about how betrayal trauma occurs. Okay, it most commonly stems from child abuse, okay, which includes physical, SA, okay, because I can't say the full word on YouTube, it's a no-no, SA, okay, and emotional abuse. Okay, examples of emotional abuse: manipulation, gaslighting, verbal abuse, etc. I also have a gaslighting video on my playlist. Also go back and check that out, guys. Okay, all these videos tie into each other one way or the other, okay? Um, another form in which betrayal trauma occurs, okay, that's common, is partner betrayal. Okay, a partner has an affair or lies to you about something significant in your relationship, for example, money, sexual addiction, etc. The article states betrayal trauma differs vastly from other types of trauma because it involves not just the experience of abuse, but also the experience of being betrayed by a key relationship, such as a parent, a caregiver, guardian, significant other, or other individual, okay, who is relied upon for support and safety. Okay, guys? Because the victim is frequently reliant on the perpetrator to meet their physical, mental, and or emotional needs, they often adapt their behavior. Okay, they adapt their behavior in order to maintain the relationship. So in other words, a person will adapt to this type of behavior, okay? Because they want to hold on to this relationship so strongly. And guys, I know I keep sounding like a broken record. Go back to the trauma bonding video. You're going to understand, because this is very this is more information than the trauma bonding video, but they definitely both do go hand in hand, okay? So a person suffering from betrayal trauma, okay, may develop cognitive dissonance, okay? That's the ability to hold two conflicting thoughts at the same time, okay? Minimization, okay, which is downplaying the severity of the event, and betrayal blindness. And this is very, very common, not just in personal readings that I've done for clients, but just in everyday life, people that I have dealt with, friends, family members, okay? Betrayal blindness. This is a failure to see betrayal despite overwhelming evidence, okay, that's in front of your face. So the article states that this form of psychological blindness is a coping strategy that protects the individual's mental and emotional safety by blocking out what is too painful or too frightening to confront. An example of this is a child might blame themselves for their parents' behavior, right? Or come up with an explanation that helps them feel better about what is happening, okay? This can explain why many victims choose to stay with their abusers and minimize the impact of abuse after it occurs, okay? Why children who are secretly being abused can appear to have a loving relationship with their abusive caregiver, okay? That's another reason. So let's talk about the signs of betrayal trauma. So the signs and symptoms of betrayal trauma vary in each person, guys, but generally include symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD, such as, and I'm going to run down the list, okay, guys? It is intrusive thoughts and images, nightmares and flashbacks, avoidance behaviors, hypervigilance, okay? An example, constantly scanning your environment for potential threats, okay? Inability, irritability and outburst, insomnia, fearfulness, social withdrawal, feeling emotionally numb, and physical symptoms of tension such as headaches, migraines, and fatigue, okay, guys? Betrayal trauma is unique in that it involves the intense feelings and shame associated with the act of being abused or violated, okay? So therefore, if you have experienced betrayal trauma, you may suffer from these, okay? I'm going to run them down. You may suffer from shame, guilt and self-blame, depression, low self-esteem and self-worth, okay? Negative beliefs about yourself and others, such as I'm not worthy, everyone is dishonest, or nobody can be trusted, okay, guys? You also have unexpected mood swings, and you also have difficulty regulating your emotions, okay? You may feel distrustful and hypervigilant about whom you can depend on, okay? And what happens is this results in an inability to trust, difficulty maintaining relationships or allowing others to become close to you, difficulties with intimacy, difficulties believing in your own decision-making abilities, okay, guys? People who have experienced betrayal trauma may also experience social withdrawal and anxiety. Okay. Additionally, you may have developed strategies to cope with the betrayal trauma. Okay, that includes. Okay, so these are like how can I say, for those that are suffering from betrayal trauma, okay, there's strategies that you may have came up with, right, in order to cope with this that you're in. Okay, and these are a few. Disassociation during times when you feel especially triggered or unsafe. Okay, you disassociate yourself completely. A sense of disconnection from emotions may cause some people to shut down during a flashback. Okay, you'll have memory issues, example, distorted memories or false memories. So negative coping strategies such as so you'll also have negative coping strategies, okay, that includes like overeating, substance abuse, alcoholism, those type of negative coping strategies. So how does one recover from betrayal trauma? Well, the article states, although betrayal trauma can be painful and life-changing, there are many tools and strategies that can help you begin to heal and reclaim your life. So guys, I'm gonna go over, there's like, let me see, 6 strategies that the article suggests, okay, will be helpful to someone going through betrayal trauma. And I'm gonna go ahead and run through them. Okay, they can be very helpful to you. You might be in this type of situation, guys, one or a few of you, and not even know you're in it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read again the strategies that the article is suggesting, okay, in order to recover from betrayal trauma. Okay, strategy 1: acknowledge instead of avoiding. Okay, accepting that you have been betrayed is the first step to overcoming betrayal trauma. People who experience betrayal blindness tend not to see their own trauma because it can be too overwhelming and painful to acknowledge what has happened. Okay, acknowledging betrayal trauma empowers you to be proactive in your recovery process. Okay, you may be able to use the trauma of betrayal as an opportunity for personal growth and implement safety measures if necessary to prevent future harm. Okay, guys, once you can acknowledge what has happened, you can work on finding healthy coping strategies to support yourself while working through the healing process. That's strategy 1. Again, acknowledge instead of avoiding. Strategy number 2 is understand betrayal trauma triggers. Okay, article states, triggers are sounds, sights, smells, sensations that remind you of the traumatic event. Betrayal trauma triggers can take many forms depending on your unique history. Betrayal trauma can be triggered when you are reminded of the initial situation of betrayal. Okay, what was said and done, how you felt, and so on. Some common reminders of the trauma might include the people involved, certain places or times of the year, and seeing someone who reminds you of the perpetrator. Okay, guys? Whatever the case, knowing what betrayal trauma triggers are likely to affect you can help you manage your emotions more effectively. Okay? Strategy number 3. Excuse me, guys. Strategy number 3, practice accepting and naming your emotions. Okay? When we hear the word betrayal, it can bring up negative emotions. For example, you feel ashamed, furious, grieved, or sick. When people experience these intense feelings from traumatic events, they typically try to make them go away in any way possible. Accepting unpleasant feelings is an important part of dealing with betrayal trauma. Try to face these feelings head on and acknowledge them as they arise. Okay? This means naming how you feel without judgment or blame. For example, hurt, angry, or scared. Although it can be painful at first, learning how to accept difficult emotions such as those related to betrayal will allow you to move through them and regain control of your life. Accepting doesn't mean that you like your feelings or approve of them, of the situation. Okay, guys? Rather, it means acknowledging that difficult emotions will come and go as part of the healing process. Naming your emotions can help make them more understandable and tolerable. It also helps you feel more in control of your feelings rather than having them control you. Okay? Some emotions, uh, some emotions may feel too overwhelming to acknowledge. If this is the case, try to feel your way through it instead of trying to understand what you are feeling. Okay, guys? So it's more like feeling the situation versus, so it's like, how can I say? I kind of want to add the empathic element to it, where you're feeling instead of logically being in your mind and understanding it. Okay, this strategy is just telling you to feel. Okay, feel your way through the situation instead of trying to understand it. Okay, using your body as a guide to help you do this. Okay, you might find that simply naming the physical sensations that you are experiencing is enough for now. Example. Okay, this is an example. You'll say, my heart feels like it's racing, or I'm having trouble catching my breath. Again, guys, that's you feeling. In this strategy, that's you feeling, um, you know, the situation versus trying to understand what's going on. Strategy number 4, take care of your body. Okay, taking care of your body entails everything from eating well to taking time for self-care. Okay, though it may seem unrelated, the body and the mind are intricately connected. I agree with this, guys. When you consistently meet your body's needs for food, water, and rest, you're also taking care of your mind by building a strong base for your mental health and well-being. Absolutely. You can begin by eating well and getting plenty of rest. Drink lots of water and eat healthy foods that contain vitamins and minerals. For example, fruits and vegetables. Okay, guys? You may also find it helpful to take time each day for yourself to relax and recharge. An example of this is, read a good book instead of watching television. Take a walk outside, as I just did. I take my morning walk every morning, okay? Today was kind of like a cloudy, rainy day, and I still went out on my walk, okay? And the article also states, or do something nice for another person, right? Exercise is also the best way to take care of your body, okay? When you exercise regularly, you release endorphins that naturally boost your mood. And this is absolutely true. Again, morning walks not just work for me as a grounding tool, but it also kicks up my endorphins. I feel a little happier when I'm, walking. It just changes my mood completely. Okay? It's also a great way to get rid of pent-up emotions. Absolutely. Okay, guys? Let's go to strategy number 5. Develop self-care tools. The best self-care is the kind that you do right when you become triggered or feel the urge to engage in destructive behavior. When we don't have coping mechanisms, our emotion can control us instead of being able to work through them productively. So, the article states, okay, that there are tools, okay, that I'm about to go over, okay, that are called crisis survival skills, okay, and it should help you get through any difficult emotion that arises without causing harm or making the situation worse. So I'm going to name there's kind of a few of them here, okay. There's let's see, 4 of them, okay. And again, this is what the article is talking about. Crisis survival skills. Okay, guys? So I'm going to run them down. Number 1, create a safe space. A safe place is somewhere that feels relaxing and comfortable, where you can go in your mind when things are tough, right? It's good to have several places that serve as your safe place. A beach, a mountain, a meadow. If you're not nearby any of those, just anywhere. The park, sit by the water, anywhere, wherever your safe place is, okay? The more senses you use to describe your safe place, the better, okay? Number 2, okay, in mentioning crisis survival skills. This is number 2. Develop a mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is the ability to be fully present in each moment without judging or criticizing. When you are mindful, you are aware of everything around you rather than spacing out or becoming caught up in your own thoughts about what happened or hasn't happened yet. Mindfulness can help you center yourself when negative emotions start to overwhelm you so that they do not get the best of you, okay? Number 3, in crisis survival skills, as per the article, practice self-compassion, right? And self-acceptance. Self-compassion means being kind to yourself when you have failed, been hurt by others or mistreated, okay? Or faced a difficult time or setback. It can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to give yourself some encouragement for surviving the rough situation that you faced, okay? Self-compassion enhances your ability to cope effectively, manage negative thoughts and feelings about yourself, and increase your personal motivation, okay? And number 4, okay, in the crisis survival skills, as per the article, states take deep breaths, okay? When you feel stressed, your breathing becomes shorter and more shallow, which actually exacerbates the feeling of panic or stress. Breathing in and out slowly from your diaphragm resets your nervous system to a calmer state and can help you calm down when you're upset or overwhelmed. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and go back to strategy number 6. So these 4 points of crisis survival skills falls under strategy 5, which is develop self-care tools. Okay, so now we're going to go to strategy number 6, and this is the last strategy. Okay, article states share your story. Talking about your experience with people, okay, who are understanding and supportive can help you process your thoughts and feelings in a safe environment. This might be a family member, a friend, a therapist, or support group with members who are trustworthy and empathetic. Okay? Just the act of receiving empathy and validation can make a big difference in your recovery. Being real and raw with your story can be scary, but it is also incredibly liberating. Okay, guys? And I want to add to this that sharing your stories with others, you may be helping them heal as well. Okay, guys? There's no shame in any of what you may have or are going through. Okay, but again, the last strategy is very simple. Okay, just share your story. Okay, get it all out. It helps you in the healing process. And again, you may be helping somebody else through your story. Okay, now I just want to add a really quick point here, my own personal take on this. In going through this article and researching this topic, I realized that I had gone through betrayal trauma, on many levels, in the marriage I was in for 7 years, that I am divorced of, for many years now. But that was a marriage of toxicity. There was a lot of DV. I can't say the word on YouTube. I'm a DV survivor, so reading and researching this topic really hit home for me. And this last piece I just read to you guys also hit home to me, because I remember when I first got divorced, my way of coping, was strategy number 6, where I was sharing my stories with the local church. I was talking about my journey, my DV situation. And I remember when I had taken a bathroom break, there were several women in the bathroom after I had gone up there and spoke in front of the congregation. And I had a few women, they were hugging me and telling me, thank you for sharing your story. And I got some were telling me that they were low-key going through that, and that me giving my testimony, my story, helped them, in some way, that they knew they needed to get out of that situation, and that they knew it was possible. I also had another woman approach me and tell me that she has a daughter, in that situation. So I say all that to say that strategy number 6 hit home with me, because this is the way I healed from that toxic DV marriage of 7 years, okay, that thank God I was able to separate myself from with no bad consequences. I was sharing my story, and in sharing my story, I was able to hit other people, empower other people. My testimony hit others in ways I didn't even know. For me, just telling my story was healing for me. But in doing that, I realized that I helped others. So I say all that to say, okay, if you're going through a situation like this, where you're going through betrayal trauma of any kind with any person, doesn't have to be a connection, you know, talk about it, okay? But don't hold back. You tell everything and you get it out, okay, guys? In you giving your testimony, you're helping yourself to heal, and you're helping other people, and you might not even know it. Okay, guys? So I'm going to stop this video here. I don't want these videos to be too long. The article will be linked in the description box below. Again, this was a very eye-opening topic for me as well. I didn't know it existed, and it just put some things into perspective for me about, you know, my past marriage, and just, you know, people in general, and why I was able to cut others out of my life. Once I got out of that marriage, guys, my eyes were open to many things, but most importantly, how I will not allow people to treat me anymore. Okay, guys? Anyway, if you like what I did here, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I premiere a video, post a video, or even go live. Okay, guys? All that being said, I hope that this video is helpful to those that need it. I hope it gets out to the, you know, the people that need to hear it, and even those that don't need to hear it. You might know somebody in this situation. Pass the message along, guys, okay? Share out my video, and if you would like to leave a comment below on this video, please do. Till next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Have a great day and a great evening. I can't even talk. Do know that I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.